Have you ever dreamt of visiting France? Let's discover top 40 must-visit places in this captivating country with rich history. Paris, the capital city of France, is the first stop on our journey. Known as the City of Love, Paris is famous for its romantic ambiance, illuminated by the sparkling Eiffel Tower. From its cobbled streets lined with cafes to the world-renowned Louvre Museum, there's something for everyone. Let's delve deeper into the allure of Paris and uncover its best-kept secrets. After the enchanting City of Love, our journey takes us to the sun-drenched beaches of Nice, the heart of the French Riviera. Known for its vibrant markets, charming old town, and stunning seaside promenade, Nice is a blend of traditional charm and modern sophistication. Let's wander through the narrow alleyways, taste the local delicacies, and soak up the warm Mediterranean sun. Next on our itinerary is a detour to the Normandy region, where we find one of France's most iconic landmarks, Mont Saint-Michel. Rising from the heart of an immense bay, this marvelous island commune is a spectacle to behold. Here, you will find a perfect blend of natural beauty and architectural magnificence. As we ascend the winding streets, we'll explore the remarkable abbey perched atop, offering panoramic views of the surrounding bay. From the quaint shops to the stunning vistas, Mont Saint-Michel is a testament to the timeless allure of France. Next, we turn our attention to the picturesque Loire Valley. Known as the Garden of France, this region is renowned for its stunning chateaux and vineyards. We start our journey in the city of Tours, exploring the old town with its half-timbered houses and the majestic Saint-Gatien's cathedral. Then, we venture into the countryside, visiting the magnificent Château de Chenonceau, a masterpiece of the Renaissance period. Spanning the Cher River, it's an architectural marvel that seems to float on water. As we wander through its opulent rooms and lush gardens, we'll delve into the history and stories that have shaped this iconic chateau. From there, we head to a local vineyard, where we'll learn about the art of winemaking and taste some of the region's finest wines. The Loire Valley is not just a destination, it's an experience that embodies the French art de vivre. As we leave the vineyards and chateaux of the Loire Valley, we journey towards the French Alps to the magical town of Chamonix. Nestled at the foot of Mont Blanc, Europe's highest peak, Chamonix is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Our journey begins with a cable car ride to the top of the Aiguille du Midi, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding peaks and glaciers. Then we'll take the famous Little Red Railway to the Mer de Glace, France's largest glacier. Here we will explore the ice caves carved into the glacier and learn about the impacts of global warming on this extraordinary landscape. After the icy adventures, we'll head back into town to enjoy some traditional Savoyard cuisine, including fondue and tartiflette, in a cozy mountain restaurant. Chamonix, with its stunning landscapes and unique alpine charm, is a must-visit destination in France that offers a stark contrast to the country's urban and rural landscapes. So buckle up as we ascend into this alpine wonderland. Our adventure continues as we descend from the icy peaks of Chamonix and head south to the vibrant city of Marseille. As the second-largest city in France, Marseille is a cultural melting pot with a rich history dating back to ancient Greece. Our exploration begins at the emblematic Old Port, the heart of Marseille, teeming with yachts, fishermen selling their catch of the day, and lively cafes serving the city's famous bouillabaisse. From there, we'll ascend to the city's highest point, the Notre Dame de la Garde, where we'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the city, the sea, and the islands of Frioul. Next, we'll delve into the narrow, winding streets of Le Panier, the city's oldest district, brimming with vibrant street art, quaint shops, and charming cafes. Finally, we'll visit the modern symbol of Marseille, the Museum of European and Mediterranean Civilizations, with its stunning cube of latticed concrete. As the sun sets, we'll wrap up our day with a stroll along the Corniche, a scenic coastal road offering stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea. Marseille, with its gritty charm, rich history, and cultural diversity, offers a unique French experience that is not to be missed. Leaving the coastal charm of Marseille behind, we journey north to the city of Lyon. Known as the gastronomic capital of France, Lyon is also renowned for its rich historical and architectural landmarks. Our journey in Lyon begins in the picturesque district of Vieux-Lyon, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where we'll wander through its narrow cobbled streets, lined with Renaissance-era buildings. Next, we'll visit the Basilica of Notre-Dame de Fourvière, situated atop Fourvière Hill, offering breathtaking views of the city. Our cultural immersion continues as we explore the renowned Museum of Fine Arts, housing masterpieces from artists like Monet, Picasso, and Renoir. For a unique experience, we'll traverse the city's famous traboules, secret passageways used by silk workers in the past. As the day draws to a close, we'll feast on traditional Lyonnaise cuisine in a bouchon, a type of local restaurant. As we experience Lyon, we're not just exploring a city, but delving into a rich tapestry of history, culture, and gastronomy. So buckle up as we dive into the artistic spirit of Lyon, a must-visit for any traveler in France. After immersing ourselves in the artistic spirit of Lyon, we now head east to Strasbourg, a city sitting on the border of France and Germany, with a unique blend of both cultures. As we step into the city, the first thing we notice is the majestic Strasbourg Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Our tour takes us through the narrow, winding streets of Petite France, the city's most picturesque district, filled with half-timbered houses, reflecting in the calm waters of the Ille River. We then continue to the European Parliament, a symbol of unity, where decisions affecting the whole of Europe are made. As we stroll through Parc de l'Orangerie, the city's oldest park, we'll spot storks nesting, the city's emblem. No visit to Strasbourg would be complete without indulging in the local cuisine. We'll sample tarte flambée, a delicious dish that is a testament to the city's Franco-German heritage. As we explore Strasbourg, we are struck by its harmonious blend of history, culture, and modernity. So get ready as we venture into the heart of Strasbourg, a city that beautifully captures the spirit of Europe. After our enriching journey through the historical heart of Strasbourg, we now venture southwest to Bordeaux, a city renowned for its world-class wines, historic architecture, and vibrant art scene. As we enter the city, we're greeted by the grandeur of Place de la Bourse, a stunning example of 18th century architecture, reflecting elegantly in the Miroir d'Eau. Our journey takes us through the narrow, cobbled streets of the Old Town, where we discover the city's rich history etched in every corner. We then head to the Cité du Vin, a unique cultural facility where wine comes to life through an immersive sensorial approach. As we stroll through the lush vineyards in the outskirts, we'll indulge in wine tastings, learning about the intricate process of winemaking. No visit to Bordeaux would be complete without feasting on cannelle, a small French pastry flavored with rum and vanilla, a local specialty. As we delve into Bordeaux, we're captivated by its elegance, its vivacity, and its ability to blend tradition and innovation beautifully. So buckle up as we delve into the charm of Bordeaux, a city that is a testament to the spirit of French savoir-vivre. As we leave the charm of Bordeaux behind, we journey towards the southeast of France to explore the tranquil beauty of Provence. Known for its diverse landscapes, from the southern Alps and Camargue plains to olive groves and lavender fields, Provence is a region that has inspired countless artists with its vibrant colors and soft light. Our journey begins in the historic city of Avignon, where the Palais des Papes stands as a testament to the city's history as a seat of the Catholic popes. We then venture into the heart of Provence, exploring the charming villages of Gordes and Roussillon, each offering breathtaking views of the region's stunning landscapes. As we wander through the iconic lavender fields in bloom, we're enveloped in a sea of purple and an enchanting fragrance that lingers in the air. Next, we head to the bustling markets of Aix-en-Provence, where we sample local delicacies and shop for traditional Provençal goods. As the sun sets, we find ourselves in the coastal city of Marseille, enjoying a plate of bouillabaisse, a traditional Provençal fish stew, while overlooking the Mediterranean. As we experience the tranquil beauty of Provence, we're touched by its timeless charm, its rich culture, and its ability to awaken our senses. So, prepare to be swept away as we journey through Provence, a region that truly embodies the essence of the French art de vivre. As we bid adieu to the tranquil beauty of Provence, we set our sights towards the southwest of France to unravel the mysteries of the Dordogne Valley. Famed for its stunning castles, prehistoric cave paintings, and gastronomic delights, the Dordogne Valley is a treasure trove of historical and cultural wonders. Our journey begins at the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Lascaux, where we marvel at the prehistoric cave paintings that provide a glimpse into the world of our distant ancestors. As we navigate the labyrinth of caves, we're awed by the detailed depictions of animals and humans, a testament to the artistic prowess of early humans. Next, we make our way to the medieval town of Sarlat-la-Canéda, where we're transported back in time as we wander through its cobblestone streets, lined with honey-colored buildings that date back to the Renaissance. Here we indulge in the region's gastronomic delights, tasting the famous foie gras and savoring the region's renowned truffles. Our journey in the Dordogne Valley concludes at the majestic Château de Baynac, a 12th century castle perched high above the Dordogne River, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding valley. As we unravel the mysteries of the Dordogne Valley, we're captivated by its rich history, its stunning landscapes, and its unique culinary traditions. As we leave the mysteries of the Dordogne Valley behind, we set our course to the southeast, to the enchanting town of Sault, nestled in the heart of Provence. Known as the Lavender capital, Sault is a place where nature's palette bursts into a riot of purples, blues, and greens, painting a picture that's straight out of a dream. As our journey begins, we find ourselves amid sprawling lavender fields, their vibrant hues stretching as far as the eye can see. We breathe in the intoxicating fragrance, a scent that's both calming and invigorating. Our exploration continues as we venture into the town, its charming streets lined with quaint shops selling all things lavender, from essential oils and soaps to honey and even lavender ice cream. We make a stop at the annual Lavender Festival held in August, immersing ourselves in the local culture, witnessing the traditional lavender distillation process and enjoying the vibrant parade. As the day comes to a close, we find a quiet spot amidst the lavender fields to watch the sunset, the sky putting on a spectacular show of colors that reflect off the lavender, creating a sight that's truly magical. As we bid adieu to the lavender fields, our journey takes us northward to the gastronomic capital of France, Burgundy. Famous for its world-renowned wines and sumptuous culinary delights, Burgundy is a paradise for every food and wine enthusiast. Our first stop is the vineyards, where we learn about the centuries-old winemaking traditions that have put Burgundy on the global wine map. Walking amid rows of grapevines, we discover the secrets behind the region's prestigious Pinot Noir and Chardonnay wines. Next, we explore the region's culinary scene, sampling local delicacies like escargot de Bourgogne, bœuf bourguignon, and the irresistible Epoissi cheese. Our gastronomic journey wouldn't be complete without a visit to the bustling markets. Here we savor the sights, sounds, and smells of the fresh produce, artisanal cheeses, and handcrafted pastries. As the day ends, we find ourselves in a local wine cellar, tasting some of the finest wines that Burgundy has to offer, a perfect end to our flavorful adventure. As we leave the gastronomic paradise of Burgundy, we journey southwards to the glamorous French Riviera, also known as the Côte d'Azur. This sun-drenched coastline is a playground for the rich and famous, with its glittering azure waters, pristine sandy beaches, and opulent resorts. Our first stop is the iconic city of Nice, where we stroll along the famous Promenade des Anglais, soaking in the stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea. Next, we explore the glamorous city of Cannes, known for its prestigious film festival and luxury boutiques. No trip to the French Riviera would be complete without a visit to the glitzy city-state of Monaco. Here, we take a spin around the world-famous Monte Carlo casino and marvel at the luxurious yachts in the marina. As the sun sets, we find ourselves in the charming town of Antibes, famous for its historic old town and Picasso museum. Our journey concludes with a scenic drive along the coastal road, with breathtaking views of the shimmering sea and rugged cliffs. As we bid adieu to the glamorous Côte d'Azur, we head north to the region rich in history and culture, Normandy. A land where medieval architecture meets rugged coastline, Normandy is a testament to France's diverse and colorful past. Our journey begins in the picturesque port town of Honfleur, with its narrow cobbled streets and half-timbered houses. We then make our way to the awe-inspiring Rouen Cathedral, the epitome of Gothic architecture. Next, we visit the poignant beaches of Normandy, the site of the D-Day landings in World War II. Here, we pay our respects at the American Cemetery and Memorial in Colleville-sur-Mer. Our trip to Normandy would not be complete without a visit to the iconic Mont Saint-Michel, a stunning island commune that seems to rise majestically from the sea. As we stroll through the ancient abbey at its summit, we are rewarded with panoramic views of the surrounding bay. Join us as we delve into the rich history and stunning landscapes of Normandy, a region that has shaped the course of history and continues to captivate visitors with its timeless charm. Our journey through France's rich history and cultural heritage continues as we make our way south to the fortified city of Carcassonne. With its fairy tale-like citadel, Carcassonne is a marvel of medieval architecture and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. As we approach the city, the imposing walls and turrets of La Cité, the city's fortified upper town, rise dramatically against the skyline. We enter through the Grand Porte Narbonnaise, a gate flanked by two towering round towers. As we stroll along the cobblestone streets, we are transported back to the Middle Ages, with the city's well-preserved ramparts, drawbridges, and watchtowers. We visit the Château Comtal, a 12th-century castle offering panoramic views of the Lower Town, or La Bastide, and the surrounding countryside. Next, we step into the Basilica of Saints Nazarius and Celsus, marveling at its stunning stained glass windows and intricate stone carvings. As the sun sets, we relax in one of the city's charming squares, savoring the local cuisine and soaking in the magical atmosphere. Join us as we journey through time in the enchanting city of Carcassonne, a place where history comes alive at every turn. Our journey through France continues as we travel north to the opulent Palace of Versailles. This grand chateau, a symbol of the absolute monarchy of the Ancien Regime, is truly a sight to behold. As we approach, the palace's golden gates and expansive gardens come into view, a testament to the extravagance of the French monarchy. We first explore the palace's exterior, admiring its classical French architecture and intricate detailing. We then enter the palace, stepping into the Hall of Mirrors, a grand gallery filled with 357 mirrors, crystal chandeliers, and gilded statues. This hall, a marvel of 17th century architecture, is where many important historical events occurred, including the signing of the Treaty of Versailles. We continue our tour with a visit to the palace's lavish royal apartments, which once served as the private living quarters of Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. Each room is decorated with ornate paintings, tapestries, and furniture, transporting us back to a time of royal opulence. Finally, we stroll through the palace's expansive gardens, designed by André Lenotre, and marvel at the perfectly manicured lawns, ornate fountains, and grand statues. Join us as we step back in time and discover the splendor and history of the Palace of Versailles, a must-visit destination in France. Our voyage through France's rich history and culture doesn't stop at the Palace of Versailles. As we move westward, we arrive at the UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Mont Saint-Michel Abbey. Perched on a rocky islet in the midst of vast sandbanks exposed to powerful tides, this unique place is one of the most awe-inspiring sights in France. As we approach the abbey, the view of this architectural marvel against the backdrop of the sea is truly breathtaking. The abbey's Gothic spires, stout defensive walls, and delicate flying buttresses make it a sight to behold. We start by exploring the abbey's exterior, admiring its unique blend of Gothic and Romanesque architecture. We then make our way up the grand staircase, which leads us to the abbey church. Here, we are treated to a stunning view of the surrounding bay. Inside the church, we are awestruck by the grandeur of its nave and the beauty of its stained glass windows. Next, we visit the cloister, a place of peace and tranquility where monks once meditated. The delicate arches and the manicured garden in the center create an atmosphere of serenity. We also explore the refectory where the monks took their meals in silence, and the Knights' Hall, a large room used for gatherings. Finally, we take a moment to appreciate the spectacular views of the bay from the Abbey's terrace. As we watch the tide roll in, we are reminded of the ever-changing nature of this extraordinary place. Our journey across France's historical and cultural landscape continues as we ascend towards the breathtaking French Alps. The Alps are not just France's highest mountains, but also a place of incredible natural beauty and a sanctuary for outdoor enthusiasts. As we make our way up, we are greeted by the sight of pristine, snow-capped peaks piercing the clear blue sky, vast green meadows dotted with wildflowers, and crystal-clear mountain lakes reflecting the surrounding beauty. We explore the charming alpine villages, with their traditional wooden chalets and cobblestone streets, where the aroma of fresh bread and cheese wafts through the air. We then embark on a hike through the stunning alpine trails, each turn revealing a scene more beautiful than the last. As we reach higher altitudes, we are treated to an awe-inspiring panorama of the mountain range, a sight that leaves us feeling both humbled and exhilarated. We also visit the popular ski resorts, where adrenaline seekers come to conquer the slopes in winter, and where tranquil mountain retreats offer relaxation in the summer. As evening descends, we witness a magical sunset over the Alps, painting the sky in hues of pink and orange. Our journey continues as we head north from the French Alps, towards the historic region of Champagne. Known worldwide for its sparkling namesake wine, Champagne is also a place of timeless elegance and rich history. As we enter the region, we're greeted by the sight of endless vineyards stretching towards the horizon, their neat rows of vines forming a mesmerizing pattern against the backdrop of rolling hills. We visit the grand champagne houses, where we delve into the art of champagne making, from the harvesting of the grapes to the intricate process of fermentation and aging. We then descend into the cool, shadowy depths of the champagne cellars, where thousands of bottles lie aging, waiting for the right moment to sparkle. As we walk through the historic towns of Reims and Epernay, we marvel at their elegant architecture and vibrant culture, from the magnificent Reims Cathedral to the charming boutiques and cafes lining the streets of Epernay. We also explore the region's rich history, from the ancient Roman ruins to the battlefields of World War I. As we raise a glass of the finest champagne to toast our journey, we revel in the region's timeless elegance and the effervescence of its world-famous wine. And stepping away from the vineyards of Champagne, we find ourselves in the vibrant city of Lille, a cultural hub in the northernmost region of France. Lille is a city of contrasts, where the old meets the new and the French meet the Flemish. As we stroll through the cobblestone streets of Vieux-Lille, the city's old town, we're greeted by the sight of Flemish Renaissance architecture, with its ornate facades and gabled roofs. The Grand Place du Général de Gaulle, also known as the Grand Place, is the city's heart, bustling with cafes, boutiques, and the stunning old stock exchange building, a testament to Lille's prosperous past. We then veer off to the Palais des Beaux-Arts, one of the largest museums in France, housing an impressive collection of European art and antiquities. An exploration of Lille would not be complete without a taste of its culinary delights. We sample the local dishes, like the hearty poch of laiche and the delectable waffles, reflecting the city's unique blend of French and Flemish influences. As we navigate through Lille's cultural labyrinth, we discover a city that is as rich in history as it is in culture, a city that wears its heritage with pride and looks towards the future with optimism. We bid farewell to Lille and head south to the heart of France, Paris. As we emerge from the bustling cityscape, an iconic silhouette graces our vision, the Eiffel Tower. Standing at an impressive height of 324 meters, this wrought iron marvel has been a symbol of French ingenuity and elegance since its completion in 1889. We begin our ascent, each level offering a unique perspective of the city. From the first floor, we get a bird's-eye view of the Champ de Mars, the Trocadero, and the Seine River. As we ascend further, the second floor gifts us with a panorama of Paris, the city's architectural gems sprawled out beneath us. Finally, we reach the top floor. This is the pinnacle of our journey, where we stand at the highest point in Paris, enveloped in a breathtaking 360-degree view of the city. We linger here, awestruck by the city's beauty, as the Eiffel Tower stands tall and proud against the Parisian skyline. As day turns into night, the tower comes alive with a dazzling light show, illuminating the city with its radiant glow. Our journey continues as we venture northwest from the Eiffel Tower to a peaceful haven known as Giverny. This small French village is home to the enchanting gardens and charming house of the legendary artist Claude Monet. As we enter the vividly colorful and carefully curated gardens, we find ourselves transported into a living painting, evoking the ethereal beauty captured in Monet's masterpieces. The Clos Normand, in front of the house, boasts an array of flowers from spring to fall, creating a symphony of colors that dance in the wind. The Water Garden, with its iconic Japanese bridge draped in wisteria, its bamboo groves, and the tranquil lily pond, is a sight to behold. Here we find ourselves enveloped in an atmosphere that inspired some of the world's most renowned Impressionist paintings. As we explore the artist's house, we're given a glimpse into Monet's life and his love for colors and nature. Our voyage through the heart of France leads us next to the Grand Louvre Museum, a historic monument and the world's largest art museum. As we stand before the iconic glass pyramid entrance, we're reminded of the museum's rich history that spans over 800 years. Once a royal palace, the Louvre now houses nearly 38,000 pieces of art and artifacts from prehistory to the 21st century. As we step inside, we embark on a journey through time and culture. Our first stop is the Denon Wing, where we marvel at Leonardo da Vinci's enigmatic Mona Lisa, arguably the most famous painting in the world. Then, we venture into the Sully Wing to stand in awe of the towering statue of the Greek god Apollo. From Egyptian antiquities to Islamic art, each gallery is a treasure trove of human creativity. As we navigate the labyrinthine corridors, We're not just spectators, but participants in a grand narrative that weaves together centuries of artistic achievement. After our time spent in the Louvre, we journey towards the Loire-et-Cher department in the Centre-Val de Loire region. Here lies the Château de Chambord, a masterpiece of the French Renaissance and an architectural gem that captivates with its grandeur. As we approach, the chateau emerges from the verdant landscape, its intricate facade and elaborate rooftops hinting at the opulence within. Stepping inside, we're immediately transported back to the era of King Francis I, the chateau's original patron. The spiral staircases, the high vaulted ceilings adorned with intricate frescoes, the grand apartments and stately halls, all echo tales of a bygone era. The chateau's 426 rooms, 83 staircases, and 282 fireplaces are a testament to the extravagance of the French monarchy. We then venture outdoors, where the vast gardens invite us to explore. The park, inspired by Renaissance ideals of order and symmetry, offers a tranquil retreat. As we stroll through the manicured lawns, past fountains and sculpted hedges, we can't help but marvel at the harmonious blend of nature and architecture. After immersing ourselves in the grandeur of Château de Chambord, we journey east to the charming town of Annecy, often referred to as the Venice of the Alps. Nestled at the foot of the French Alps and known for its mesmerizing canals, cobbled streets, and pastel-colored houses, Annecy is a picture-perfect postcard come to life. As we walk along the shimmering canals, we're greeted by a symphony of sights and sounds. The gentle lapping of water against the boats, the laughter of children chasing pigeons in the town square, and the enchanting melodies of street musicians. We then embark on a leisurely boat ride, gliding through the serene waters of Lake Annecy, one of Europe's cleanest lakes. The panoramic views of snow-capped mountains and the town's medieval skyline are truly breathtaking. As the sun sets, the town is bathed in a warm golden hue, further intensifying its charm. We end our day at a quaint cafe, savoring local delicacies and reflecting on the day's adventures. After our enchanting sail through Annecy, we travel northeast to the heart of French viticulture, the Alsace wine route. As we traverse this scenic 170-kilometer route, we're greeted by rolling vineyards, charming medieval villages, and majestic castles, each with a unique story to tell. Our journey begins in the picturesque town of Thann, where we wander through cobblestone streets and admire half-timbered houses adorned with vibrant geraniums. We then visit a local winery, where we're introduced to the art of winemaking and get to sample some of Alsace's finest wines, including the aromatic Gewürztraminer and the crisp Riesling. As we continue our journey, we stop at the historic Haut-Königsberg Castle, which offers panoramic views of the Rhine Valley and the Black Forest. We end our day in the enchanting town of Strasbourg, where we indulge in a traditional Alsatian meal, accompanied by a glass of local wine. As we bid adieu to the rustic elegance of the Alsace wine route, we find ourselves heading south to the world-renowned French Riviera, also known as the Côte d'Azur. With its stunning turquoise sea, glamorous resorts, and picturesque villages, the French Riviera is a playground for the rich and famous, and a must-visit destination for any traveler. Our journey begins in the glamorous city of Cannes, famous for its annual film festival. Here, we wander along La Croisette Boulevard, lined with designer boutiques, luxury hotels, and sandy beaches. We then head to the quaint town of Antibes, where we visit the Picasso Museum and stroll through the vibrant Marché Provençal. Our journey continues to the glitzy city-state of Monaco, where we marvel at the grandeur of the Prince's Palace and try our luck at the iconic Monte Carlo Casino. As we soak up the sun on the beautiful beaches of Nice and roam the narrow streets of Saint-Tropez, we can't help but fall in love with the charm and elegance of the French Riviera. As we leave the glittering coastline of the French Riviera behind, we journey westward to the Atlantic coast and the glamorous seaside town of Biarritz. Known as the Queen of Resorts and the Resort of Kings, Biarritz is a blend of luxury, history, and natural beauty. Our exploration of this coastal gem begins with the iconic Grande Plage, where we watch surfers carve through the waves against the backdrop of the town's elegant Belle Époque architecture. We then stroll along the seafront promenade, breathing in the salty air and taking in the stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean. Our journey continues to the Rocher de la Vierge, a remarkable rock formation offering panoramic views of the town and the surrounding Basque country. We then visit the opulent Hôtel du Palais, a former royal residence that embodies the town's regal history. And finally, we explore the vibrant Les Halles market, sampling locally produced Basque delicacies. Just when you thought we've seen all the enchanting corners of France, we take you on a nostalgic journey to Montmartre, the hilltop village in the heart of Paris that has managed to retain its bohemian spirit. The cobblestone streets, the ivy-clad houses, the charming cafes, and the artistic soul, every nook of this place echoes a timeless allure. Our journey begins at the foot of the hill, where we take the funicular up to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, a stunning white marble monument that offers a breathtaking view of the City of Love. We then stroll through the Place du Tertre, where artists set up their easels each day and capture the essence of Paris on canvas. We continue to the iconic Moulin Rouge, the birthplace of the can-can dance, reliving the flamboyant nightlife of the Belle Époque. We then wind down at the tranquil vineyard of Clos Montmartre, a hidden gem that produces its own wine. As we explore the narrow winding streets, we are transported back in time to the days when Montmartre was the hub of creativity and inspiration for artists like Picasso and Van Gogh. As we leave the bustling city of Paris behind, we journey towards the northwestern region of France, Brittany. Known for its rugged coastline and charming medieval towns, Brittany is a haven for those seeking tranquility and a touch of history. Our journey begins in the walled port city of Saint-Malo, where we walk along the ramparts, soaking up the panoramic views of the Emerald Sea. The cobblestone streets lead us to the Grand Aquarium, home to thousands of marine species. From there, we make our way to the magical forest of Brocéliande, believed to be the legendary forest of King Arthur. Feel the mystic energy as we traverse through the enchanting woodland, visiting the mythical Fountain of Youth and the much-storied Merlin's tomb. Our next stop is the picturesque city of Dinan, where half-timbered houses line the old streets, and the medieval castle stands majestically over the river Rance. As we stroll down the port, we can't help but indulge in some fresh seafood, a Brittany specialty. Our day in Brittany ends with a visit to the world-renowned standing stones at Carnac, an archaeological wonder that dates back to the prehistoric times. As we bid adieu to the serene ambiance of Brittany, our journey takes us further south to the vibrant city of Nantes. Once a bustling port at the heart of the Atlantic slave trade, Nantes has reinvented itself as a thriving hub of art and culture. Our adventure begins at the Château des Ducs de Bretagne, a grand castle that now serves as a museum, offering a deep dive into the city's rich history. From the castle's ramparts, we soak in the panoramic view of the city, a beautiful blend of historic architecture and modern design. We then make our way to the Machines of the Isle of Nantes, an artistic project that's nothing short of a mechanical wonderland. Here, we encounter a giant mechanical elephant, ride on a fantastical marine carousel, and admire the beautiful hanging gardens. Our next stop is the Passage Pommeray, a beautiful shopping arcade that transports us back to the 19th century with its elegant architecture. As evening falls, we head to the trendy neighborhood of Buffet, where a myriad of restaurants, bars, and street performers create a lively atmosphere. From savoring local cuisine to exploring contemporary art installations, Nantes offers a vibrant energy that's truly captivating. After experiencing the vibrant energy of Nantes, we journey further south to the stunning city of Avignon. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Avignon is famed for its rich history and well-preserved medieval architecture. Our tour begins at the Palais des Papes, once the seat of Western Christianity during the 14th century. As we wander through the grand halls, chapels, and private chambers, we are transported back in time, imagining the lives of the popes who once resided here. From the palace, we make our way to the iconic Pont d'Avignon, a medieval bridge that offers a breathtaking view of the Rhône River. As we traverse the bridge, we're treated to the melodious strains of the famous song Sur le Pont d'Avignon, performed by local musicians. Next, we explore the city's charming old town, a warren of cobbled streets lined with shops selling Provençal wares, from lavender products to local wines. As the day draws to a close, we find ourselves in the tranquil Rocher des Doms, a beautiful park overlooking the city, where we watch the sunset paint the sky in hues of pink and orange. Avignon, with its medieval majesty and serene ambiance, is indeed a must-visit place in France. As we bid farewell to the medieval majesty of Avignon, we embark on a journey to our next destination, the island of Corsica. Known as the Island of Beauty, Corsica is a blend of stylish coastal towns, dense forest, and craggy peaks. Our journey begins at the coastal city of Ajaccio, the birthplace of Napoleon Bonaparte. As we wander through the city, we visit Maison Bonaparte, the ancestral home-turned museum, paying homage to the life and times of Napoleon. From Ajaccio, we drive through the scenic routes to the clifftop town of Bonifacio. The view of the Mediterranean from the ancient citadel is a sight to behold. We then make our way to the mountainous heart of the island, exploring the untamed beauty of the regional natural park of Corsica. The island's diverse landscape continues to astound us as we move to the vibrant city of Bastia. We delve into the city's rich history, visiting the imposing governor's palace and the beautiful St. Mary's Cathedral. Our day ends with a visit to the gorgeous beaches of Calvi, where we relax and soak up the sun, the sand, and the stunning views. Corsica, with its unique blend of culture, history, and natural beauty, offers a truly distinct French experience. As we leave the unique charm of Corsica behind, we journey back to mainland France, to the vibrant city of Avignon. Nestled in the heart of Provence, Avignon is a city steeped in history and culture. Our first stop is the monumental Palace of the Popes, a testament to the city's illustrious past as the seat of Western Christianity during the 14th century. As we wander through the colossal halls and chapels, we delve into the fascinating history of the popes who once resided here. The palace's grandeur is rivaled only by its rich collection of art and religious relics, which we take our time to appreciate. The intricately painted frescoes and towering architecture are a sight to behold, echoing the power and influence of the Catholic Church during the Middle Ages. From the palace, we venture to the nearby Pont d'Avignon, a medieval bridge that stands as a symbol of the city. We stroll along the remains of the bridge, soaking in the panoramic views of the Rhône River and the city's ancient ramparts. As the day draws to a close, we find ourselves in the charming Place de l'Horloge, the city's bustling main square. Here we unwind at a local cafe, savoring the flavors of Provençal cuisine as we watch the world go by. Our journey continues northeast to the historical city of Rouen, the capital of Normandy. Known as the City of 100 Spires, Rouen is a treasure trove of Gothic architecture. Our exploration begins with the imposing Rouen Cathedral, towering over the city with its intricate facade and towering spires. As we step inside, we are greeted by the cathedral's stunning stained glass windows, casting a kaleidoscope of colors onto the stone floor. From here, we move to the Gros Horloge, an astronomical clock dating back to the 14th century. Embellished with detailed carvings and a vibrant golden face, the clock is a testament to the intricate craftsmanship of the Middle Ages. As we stroll through the cobbled streets, we uncover the rich history of Rouen, from its Roman roots to its pivotal role in the Hundred Years' War. We also visit the historic market square where Joan of Arc was martyred. Today, a modern church stands as a tribute to her, a stark contrast against the medieval backdrop of the city. As the day winds down, we find ourselves at the banks of the Seine, watching as the setting sun casts a golden hue over the city. Our next stop takes us to the heart of the Loire Valley, where we explore one of France's most iconic landmarks, the Château de Chenonceau. Affectionately known as the Ladies' Castle, Chenonceau is a testament to the influential women who have shaped its history. As we approach, the castle's fairy tale-like aura captivates us, its reflection shimmering in the tranquil waters of the Cher River. The castle's blend of late Gothic and early Renaissance architecture is a sight to behold, with its intricate detailing and magnificent arches that stretch over the water. Inside, we wander through lavishly decorated rooms, each telling a unique story about the castle's past. The stunning gardens, designed by Diane de Poitiers and Catherine de' Medici, are a riot of colors, creating a perfect backdrop to this historical marvel. As we walk through the ornate gallery, the setting sun casts a golden glow on the castle, enhancing its charm and leaving us in awe of its grandeur. As we bid adieu to the magical Château de Chenonceau, we take a detour to the sparkling jewel of the French Riviera, Cannes. Known worldwide for its prestigious annual film festival, Cannes is not just a haven for movie buffs, but also a paradise for those who appreciate the finer things in life. As we stroll along La Croisette, the city's famous boulevard, we are greeted by an array of luxury hotels, designer boutiques, and palatial homes. The sandy beaches, lined with swaying palm trees, invite us to soak up the sun and enjoy the breathtaking view of the azure Mediterranean Sea. The city's old town, Le Souquet, offers a stark contrast with its narrow, winding streets, quaint shops, and panoramic views of the city and sea. As we explore the vibrant local markets filled with fresh produce and aromatic spices, the city's culinary scene comes alive. As the sun sets, we find ourselves at the bustling harbor, marveling at the gleaming yachts of the rich and famous. After immersing ourselves in the vibrant life of Cannes, it's time to step back in time and explore the picturesque beauty of the Loire Valley castles. As we journey through this UNESCO World Heritage Site, we are greeted by an array of stunning castles, each with its own unique charm and history. From the impressive Château de Chambord with its distinctive French Renaissance architecture, to the romantic Château de Chenonceau that elegantly spans the Cher River, every castle tells a fascinating tale of the past. As we stroll through their magnificent gardens, we can't help but marvel at the intricate landscaping and the delicate balance of nature and architecture. Inside, we discover grand halls, ornate bedrooms, and captivating art collections that offer a glimpse into the opulent lifestyles of French nobility. After basking in the picturesque beauty of the Loire Valley castles, we find ourselves longing for a touch of tranquility. And what better place to find it than in the Camargue, a natural region located in the south of France. As we venture into this fascinating landscape, we are greeted by the sight of wild white horses galloping freely, a sight that is as breathtaking as it is rare. The Camargue is also home to hundreds of bird species, including the iconic pink flamingos that add a touch of color to the landscape. We navigate through the region's salt pans and rice fields, soaking in the peace and tranquility that the Camargue offers. As we watch the sunset over this remarkable landscape, we can't help but marvel at the beauty and serenity of the Camargue.